Another developing news story, the U.S. is sending thousands of troops to the Middle East after its targeted killing of a powerful Iranian general. The strike marks a new escalation between the U.S. and Iran. This is the president just speaking to the media for the first time since ordering that attack. President Trump spoke on camera for the first time about ordering the drone strike that killed Iran's top security and intelligence commander.
Soleimani was plotting imminent and sinister attacks on American diplomats and military personnel, but we caught him in the act and terminated him.
The U.S. had been tracking 62-year-old Qassem Soleimani for a number of days and decided to strike in Iraq. The general was the architect of decades of terrorist actions in the region. The U.S. blamed him for a rocket attack that killed an American in Iraq last month and for last week's attacks at the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad.
What the United States did yesterday should have been done long ago. A lot of lives would have been saved.
The president remained at his vacation home in Florida as the strike unfolded. He ordered the operation without congressional authorization, and lawmakers are divided in their reaction.
This morning, Iran's master terrorist is dead.
Republican Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said Soleimani had operated for too long without constraint.
I'm encouraged by the steps the U.S. military is taking to defend American personnel and interests from a growing Iranian threat.
Democrat Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said no one should shed a tear for Soleimani, but questioned the long-term fallout.
This action may well have brought our nation closer to another endless war.
As Iran's supreme leader vows revenge, the U.S. is sending about 3,000 more troops to the Middle East and advising all other American citizens to leave Iraq immediately. The president says he does not seek regime change in Iran, but the nation's use of proxy fighters to destabilize its neighbors must end, and it must end now. The president added that targets of possible retaliation have been identified, and he says, quote, he's ready and prepared to take whatever action is necessary. The deadly U.S. airstrike is impacting oil prices. Futures for Brent crude, a global benchmark, jumped to $69.08 a barrel today. U.S. oil futures gained 4.1%, reaching $63.69 a barrel. Both are on track for their biggest daily gains in about a month.